So, Quinn, you started off, from what I understand, this was on assignment. You were Lois Lane.
Yes.
This was
Yes,
a
I
journalistic thing. So, walk us
sort
through
of
that.
Lois Lane, sort of Hunter S. Thompson,
Okay, got
because
it.
Lois Lane wouldn't have heard about ketamine assisted psychotherapy and thought, wait a moment, I could trip and get paid. Yeah, Lois wouldn't have done that.
No.
Um, I knew of a psychiatrist. Now, just for those people who never remember the difference between psychiatrists and psychologists, there
Mm-mm.
is, it doesn't make a huge bit of difference for the most part, except for a few things. Psychiatrist means you go to med school. Why this affects you, why this affects the story is that ketamine is it is used in medical protocols. It is a medicine.
Hmm.
If you go to med school, you can write script for medication. If you don't go to med school, it's harder to do that.
Right.
So this psychiatrist was writing script for ketamine for a therapist, and then the therapist would stay with you through the trip. And this was being used by fancy pants Hollywood people, like people who write summer tentpole movies, who were blocked
Right.
writing the second act of a 5-year huge multi-million-dollar contract
Mm-hmm.
for a bunch of summer tentpole movies. And yes, this cost a lot, but what is $5,000 or $6,000 if you're getting paid several $1,000,000 to
Right.
write these
Right.
movies?
So every
Five
series
thousand.
regular is doing this right now in order to kind of get through the season.
If you are writing, if you are paying $5,000 to your ex-wife's dietitian for last month's being told to drink more water, what is $5,000?
Right. Right.
And the anecdotal reports coming back was that it was moving people out of creative blocks they had been in for months.
Okay.
That, all right, so going back to what Matthew was talking about before, the thing about ketamine is it is a dissociative drug. What does that mean? Why does it work for PTSD? Why does it work for writer's block? Because it moves you out of the reactive phase of a trauma
Mm-hmm.
into a place where you're a little bit away from it, and you can look at it and think, that is a feeling, but that is not a feeling I'm always going to be in.
Right.
Or if you're blocked creatively, the sense you have is, and I'm always going to feel this way. I am never going to figure out what to do with this character.
Right.
Oh God, I can't breathe.